Welcome to the third part of the 2023 Real Estate Practice Test. This test has 50 questions with explained answers to help you prepare for this test. Before we get started, don't forget to like this video. Now here is your first question.
Question 101. Which of the following is not a common method for financing a real estate investment property in the United States? A. Cash. B. Conventional mortgage. C. Commercial mortgage. D. FHA mortgage. The correct answer is D. FHA mortgage. While cash, conventional mortgages, and commercial mortgages are common methods for financing real estate investment properties, FHA mortgages are typically used for primary residences and not investment properties. Question 102. What is the current federal funds rate set by the Federal Reserve? A. 0.25%, B. 0.50%, C. 0.75%, D. 1.00%. The correct answer is B. 0.50%. This rate is the interest rate at which depository institutions lend and borrow funds overnight from each other and is an important factor in determining other interest rates. Question 103. Which of the following property features typically has the greatest impact on a property's value in the United States? A. Size of the lot. B. Square footage of the living space. C. Number of bedrooms. D. Quality of the school district. The correct answer is B. Square footage of the living space. While the size of the lot, number of bedrooms, and quality of the school district can all impact a property's value, the square footage of the living space typically has the greatest impact. Question 104. Which of the following is not a common type of property insurance in the United States? A. Flood insurance. B. Homeowners insurance. C. Title insurance. D. Auto insurance. The correct answer is D. Auto insurance. While flood insurance, homeowners insurance, and title insurance are all common types of property insurance in the United States, auto insurance is not. Question 105. Which of the following federal agencies is responsible for providing mortgage insurance for certain types of loans in the United States? A. Federal Reserve System. B. Federal Housing Administration, FHA. C. Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, FDIC. D. Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, CFPB. The correct answer is B. Federal Housing Administration, FHA. The FHA provides mortgage insurance for certain types of loans, such as FHA loans, to protect lenders in case the borrower defaults on the loan. Question 106. What is the current conforming loan limit for a single-family home in the United States? A. $417,000. B. $484,350. C. $510,400. D. $548,250. The correct answer is D. $548,250. The current conforming loan limit for a single-family home in the United States is $548,250. This means that any mortgage loan amount that is equal to or less than this limit can be purchased by government-sponsored enterprises like Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. Question 107. Which of the following property types typically has the highest property management fees in the United States? A. Single-family homes. B. Apartments. C. Retail space. D. Office buildings. The correct answer is C. Retail space. Retail space typically has the highest property management fees in the United States due to the complex nature of managing these types of properties. Retail properties require more maintenance and upkeep than single-family homes or apartments, and there are often more tenant issues to deal with, such as leases, rent collections, and disputes. The management of office buildings is also complex, but not as complex as retail space, which is why retail properties typically have higher property management fees. Question 108. What is the current vacancy rate for commercial properties in the United States? A. 8%, B. 10%, C. 12%, D. 15%. The correct answer is C. 12%. The current vacancy rate for commercial properties in the United States is 12%. This includes retail, office, and industrial properties. The vacancy rate can vary by location and property type. Question 109. Which of the following is not a common type of commercial lease in the United States? A. triple net lease, B, gross lease, C, modified gross lease, D, flat lease. The correct answer is D, flat lease. Flat leases are not a common type of commercial lease in the United States. Triple net leases, gross leases, and modified gross leases are all commonly used. In a triple net lease, the tenant is responsible for paying property taxes, insurance, and maintenance costs, in addition to rent. In a gross lease, the landlord is responsible for paying these costs, and the tenant pays a set rent amount. A modified gross lease is similar to a gross lease, but some expenses are shared between the landlord and tenant. A flat lease, on the other hand, is not a common type of commercial lease in the United States. Question 110. What is the current cap rate for commercial properties in the United States? A, 4%, B, 6%, C, 8%, D, 10%. The correct answer is B, 6%. The current cap rate for commercial properties in the United States is 6%. The cap rate is the rate of return on a real estate investment property based on the income that the property is expected to generate. It can vary depending on the location, property type, and market conditions. Question 111. Which of the following federal agencies is responsible for enforcing fair housing laws in the United States? A, Federal Reserve System, B, Federal Housing Finance Agency, FHFA, C, Department of Housing and Urban Development, CHUD, D, Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, CFPB. The correct answer is C, Department of Housing and Urban Development, HUD. The federal agency responsible for enforcing fair housing laws in the United States is the Department of Housing and Urban Development, CHUD. HUD is responsible for ensuring that all Americans have access to fair and equal housing opportunities. Question 112. What is the current mortgage interest rate for a 30-year fixed-rate mortgage in the United States? A, 2.75%, B, 3.00%, C, 3.25%, D, 3.50%. The correct answer is C, 3.25%. The current mortgage interest rate for a 30-year fixed-rate mortgage in the United States is 3.25%. Mortgage interest rates can vary based on factors such as the borrower's credit score, loan amount, and loan-to-value ratio. Question 113. Which of the following is not a common factor considered when appraising a property in the United States? A, property location, B, property age, C, property size, D, property owner's occupation. The correct answer is D, property owner's occupation. Property owner's occupation is not a common factor considered when appraising a property in the United States. The location, age, and size of the property are all important factors that can affect its value. Location is especially important, as properties in desirable locations can command higher prices. The age and size of the property can also affect its value, with newer and larger properties generally being more valuable than older and smaller ones. The occupation of the property owner is not typically relevant to the property's value. Question 114. What is the current average rent for a one-bedroom apartment in the United States? A, $1,000, B, $1,200, C, $1,400, D, $1,600. The correct answer is B, $1,200. The current average rent for a one-bedroom apartment in the United States is $1,200. Rent prices can vary widely based on location, with cities and urban areas typically having higher rent prices than suburban or rural areas. Question 115. Which of the following is not a common way to invest in real estate in the United States? A, real estate investment trusts, REITs. B, direct property ownership. C, real estate crowdfunding. D, stock market investing. The correct answer is D, stock market investing. While real estate investment trusts, REITs, direct property ownership, and real estate crowdfunding are all common ways to invest in real estate in the United States, stock market investing is not. While there are some stocks of companies involved in the real estate industry, investing in the stock market does not provide direct ownership of real estate assets. REITs, direct property ownership, and real estate crowdfunding all provide investors with an opportunity to invest in real estate and potentially generate returns through rental income, appreciation, or a combination of both. Question 116. What is the maximum debt-to-income (DTI) ratio allowed for a conventional mortgage in the United States? A. 28%, B. 36%, C. 43%, D. 50%. The correct answer is C. 43%. The maximum debt-to-income (DTI) ratio allowed for a conventional mortgage in the United States is 43%. This means that a borrower's total debt payments, including the mortgage, cannot exceed 43% of their gross monthly income. Question 117. Which of the following property types typically has the highest appreciation rate in the United States? A. Single-family homes, B. Apartments, C. Retail space, D. Industrial space. The correct answer is A. Single-family homes. Single-family homes typically have the highest appreciation rate in the United States due to their high demand and limited supply. These properties offer more privacy and space than apartments, making them a popular choice for families and individuals who can afford them. Retail and industrial spaces tend to have lower appreciation rates because they are often more affected by economic conditions and market trends. Question 118. What is the current minimum credit score required for an FHA-insured mortgage in the United States? A. 580, B. 620, C. 640, D. 680. The correct answer is A. 580. The current minimum credit score required for an FHA-insured mortgage in the United States is 580. However, borrowers with a credit score below 620 may face higher interest rates or be required to make a larger down payment. Question 119. Which of the following is not a common type of property valuation method in the United States? A. Sales comparison approach, B. Income approach, C. Cost approach, D. Equity approach. The correct answer is D. Equity approach. The equity approach is not a common type of property valuation method in the United States. This approach involves estimating the value of a property by subtracting the outstanding mortgages and liens from the current market value of the property. The sales comparison approach, income approach, and cost approach are commonly used in property valuation. The sales comparison approach estimates the value of a property by comparing it to similar properties that have recently sold. The income approach estimates the value of a property based on the income it generates, while the cost approach estimates the value of a property by calculating the cost of rebuilding it from scratch. Question 120. What is the current unemployment rate in the United States? A. 4%, B. 5%, C. 6%, D. 7%. The correct answer is A. 4%. The current unemployment rate in the United States is 4%. This is a historically low unemployment rate, indicating a strong job market and overall economic conditions. Question 121. Which of the following government-sponsored entities sets the underwriting standards for most conventional mortgages in the United States? A. Fannie Mae, B. Freddie Mac, C. FHA, D. VA. The correct answer is A. Fannie Mae. Fannie Mae is a government-sponsored enterprise, GSE, that sets underwriting standards for most conventional mortgages in the U.S., as well as purchasing and securitizing mortgages from lenders. Freddie Mac is another GSE that operates similarly, while the FHA and VA are government agencies that provide loan guarantees for specific types of mortgages. Question 122. What is the current median home price in the United States? A. $250,000, B. $300,000, C. $350,000, D. $400,000. The correct answer is B. $300,000. According to data from the National Association of Realtors, the median existing home price for all housing types in the United States was $299,400 in February 2023. Question 123. Which of the following is not a common type of residential lease in the United States? A. Month-to-month lease, B. Fixed-term lease, C. Ground lease, D. Lease with option to purchase. The correct answer is C. Ground lease. Ground leases are not as common as month-to-month and fixed-term leases, which are the most widely used types of residential leases in the U.S. A lease with option to purchase is also a common type of lease, particularly in rent-to-own arrangements. Question 124. What is the current annual property tax rate for a $500,000 home in California? A. 0.25%, B. 0.50%, C. 0.75%, D. 1.00%. The correct answer is B. 0.50%. Property tax rates in California vary by county and city, but the statewide average is around 0.77% of a home's assessed value. For a $500,000 home, this would translate to a tax bill of approximately $3,850 per year. Question 125. Which of the following is not a common type of real estate appraisal report in the United States? A. Narrative report. B. Short-form report. C. Restricted use report. D. Comprehensive report. The correct answer is D. Comprehensive report. A comprehensive report is a type of real estate appraisal report that provides an in-depth analysis of the subject property and its market, including a detailed description of the property, an explanation of the appraisal methodology, and an overview of the local real estate market. Narrative reports, short-form reports, and restricted use reports are all common types of appraisal reports used in the U.S. Question 126. Which of the following is not a common type of mortgage loan in the United States? A. Fixed-rate mortgage. B. Adjustable rate mortgage. C. Interest-only mortgage. D. Shared appreciation mortgage. The correct answer is D. Shared appreciation mortgage. A shared appreciation mortgage is a relatively uncommon type of mortgage loan that allows the lender to share in the future appreciation of the property. Fixed-rate mortgages, adjustable rate mortgages, and interest-only mortgages are all common types of mortgage loans in the U.S. Question 127. What is the current national average days on market, DOM, for a home in the United States? A. 30 days. B. 45 days. C. 60 days. D. 90 days. The correct answer is C. 60 days. According to data from Redfin, the median number of days on market for a home in the United States was 60 days as of March 2023. Question 128. Which of the following is not a common type of real estate investment trust, REIT, in the United States? A. Equity REIT. B. Mortgage REIT. C. Hybrid REIT. D. Crowdfunding REIT. The correct answer is D. Crowdfunding REIT. Equity REITs, mortgage REITs, and hybrid REITs are all common types of real estate investment trusts in the U.S., but crowdfunding REITs are a relatively new and less common type of REIT that allows individual investors to pool their funds to invest in real estate. Question 129. Which of the following is not a common factor considered when calculating the property tax assessment in the United States? A. Property value. B. Property location. C. Property age. D. Property owner's occupation. The correct answer is D. Property owner's occupation. Property value, property location, and property age are all common factors considered when calculating the property tax assessment in the United States. The property owner's occupation is not typically a factor. Question 130. What is the current average commission rate for a real estate agent in the United States? A. 3%, B. 4%, C. 5%, D. 6%. The correct answer is A. 3%. The average commission rate for a real estate agent in the U.S. varies by location and can range from 2.5% to 6% of the home's sale price. However, according to data from real estate brokerage Redfin, the current national average commission rate is around 3%. Question 131. What is the current conforming loan limit for a single-family home in the contiguous United States? A. $510,400. B. $548,250. C. $625,500. D. $729,750. The correct answer is B. $548,250. As of 2023, The conforming loan limit for a single-family home in the contiguous United States is $548,250. However, the limit can vary depending on the location of the property and whether it is in a high-cost area. Question 132. Which of the following is not a common type of real estate deed in the United States? A. Quitclaim deed. B. Warranty deed. C. Sheriff's deed. D. Deed of trust. The correct answer is D. Deed of trust. Quitclaim deeds, warranty deeds, and sheriff's deeds are all common types of real estate deeds in the United States. A deed of trust is a legal document that is used in some states instead of a mortgage to secure a loan on a property. Question 133. What is the current federal funds rate in the United States? A. 0.25%. B. 0.50%. C. 0.75%. D. 1.00%. The correct answer is A. 0.25%. The federal funds rate is the interest rate at which banks and other financial institutions lend money to each other overnight. As of March 2023, the current federal funds rate in the U.S. is 0.25%. Question 134. Which of the following is not a common type of real estate title insurance in the United States? A. Owner's title insurance. B. Lender's title insurance. C. Builder's title insurance. D. Attorney's title insurance. The correct answer is C. Builder's title insurance. Owner's title insurance and lender's title insurance are common types of real estate title insurance in the U.S. that protect the buyer and lender, respectively, against any title defects or claims. Attorney's title insurance is a less common type of title insurance that provides coverage for legal fees and costs associated with defending against any title disputes or claims. Builder's title insurance is not a common type of title insurance and is typically only used in certain situations, such as when a builder is selling a newly constructed home. Question 135. Which of the following is not a common type of real estate investment property in the United States? A. Single-family home. B. Multifamily apartment building. C. Office building. D. Retail shopping center. The correct answer is D. Retail shopping center. Single-family homes, multifamily apartment buildings, and office buildings are all common types of real estate investment properties in the U.S. Retail shopping centers are also a type of investment property, but they are less common than the other types listed. Question 136. Which of the following is not a common type of real estate agent in the United States? A. Buyer's agent. B. Seller's agent. C. Dual agent. D. Exclusive agent. The correct answer is D. Exclusive agent. Exclusive agent is not a common type of real estate agent in the United States. A buyer's agent represents the interests of the buyer in a real estate transaction, while a seller's agent represents the interests of the seller. A dual agent represents both the buyer and the seller in a transaction, while an exclusive agent represents a specific brokerage or agency exclusively. Question 137. What is the current average mortgage interest rate for a 30-year fixed-rate loan in the United States? A. 2.75%, B. 3.00%, C. 3.25%, D. 3.50%. The correct answer is B. 3.00%. 3.00% is the current average mortgage interest rate for a 30-year fixed-rate loan in the United States. Mortgage interest rates can vary depending on factors such as the borrower's credit score, the amount of the loan, and the lender's policies. Question 138. Which of the following is not a common type of real estate investment strategy in the United States? A. Flipping. B. Buy and hold. C. Value investing. D. Momentum investing. The correct answer is D. Momentum investing. Momentum investing is not a common type of real estate investment strategy in the United States. Flipping involves buying a property, renovating it, and then quickly selling it for a profit. Buy and hold involves purchasing a property with the intention of holding it for a long period of time and earning income from it. Value investing involves purchasing properties that are undervalued and then waiting for their value to increase. Question 139. What is the current capital gains tax rate for real estate sales in the United States? A. 10%, B. 15%, C, 20%, D, 25%. The correct answer is C, 20%. 20% is the current capital gains tax rate for real estate sales in the United States. Capital gains tax is the tax paid on the profit from the sale of an asset. The tax rate can vary depending on factors such as the length of time the asset was held and the individual's income tax bracket. Question 140. Which of the following is not a common factor considered when evaluating a real estate investment property in the United States? A. Cash flow. B. Appreciation potential. C. Location. D. Property owner's credit score. The correct answer is D. Property owner's credit score. Property owner's credit score is not a common factor considered when evaluating a real estate investment property in the United States. Cash flow, appreciation potential, and location are all important factors to consider when evaluating a real estate investment property. The property owner's credit score is not usually considered because it is not directly related to the property itself. Question 141. What is the current conforming loan limit for a 2-unit property in the contiguous United States? A. $765,600. B. $822,375. C. $980,325. D. $1,223,475. The correct answer is C. $980,325. $980,325 is the current conforming loan limit for a 2-unit property in the contiguous United States. The conforming loan limit is the maximum amount of a mortgage that can be backed by Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac, and it varies by the number of units in the property and the location. Question 142. Which of the following is not a common expense category in a real estate investment property's operating budget? A. Property taxes. B. Mortgage interest. C. Insurance premiums. D. Property owner's salary. The correct answer is D. Property owner's salary. Property owner's salary is not a common expense category in a real estate investment property's operating budget. Common expense categories include property taxes, mortgage interest, insurance premiums, maintenance and repairs, property management fees, and utilities. Question 143. What is the current Federal Reserve policy on interest rates in the United States? A. Keep rates low for an extended period. B. Gradually increase rates. C. Keep rates at a stable level. D. Reduce rates to stimulate economic growth. The correct answer is A. Keep rates low for an extended period. The current Federal Reserve policy on interest rates in the United States is to keep rates low for an extended period. This is known as an accommodative monetary policy, and it is intended to support the economy by encouraging borrowing and investment. Question 144. Which of the following is not a common factor considered when evaluating a real estate market in the United States? A. Population growth. B. Job growth. C. Rental demand. D. Weather patterns. The correct answer is D. Weather patterns. Weather patterns are not a common factor considered when evaluating a real estate market in the United States. Common factors include population growth, job growth, rental demand, supply and demand dynamics, and the overall economic climate. Question 145. Which of the following is not a common metric used to evaluate the performance of a real estate investment property in the United States? A. Cash-on-cash return. B. Internal rate of return, IRR. C. Return on investment, ROI. D. Earnings per share, EPS. The correct answer is D. Earnings per share, EPS. Earnings per share, EPS, is not a common metric used to evaluate the performance of a real estate investment property in the United States. Common metrics include cash-on-cash return, internal rate of return, IRR, return on investment, ROI, and net operating income, NOI. EPS is a metric used to evaluate the financial performance of publicly traded companies. Question 146. Which of the following is not a common type of real estate financing in the United States? A. Mortgage-backed securities. B. Collateralized debt obligations. C. Private equity. D. Securitization. The correct answer is D. Securitization. Securitization is not a common type of real estate financing in the United States. Mortgage-backed securities, collateralized debt obligations, and private equity are all common types of real estate financing. Securitization is a broader term that refers to the process of pooling and repackaging assets into securities that can be sold to investors. Question 147. What is the current vacancy rate for rental properties in the United States? A. 2.7%, B. 3.3%, C. 4.1%, D. 5.0%. The correct answer is C. 4.1%. The current vacancy rate for rental properties in the United States is 4.1%. The vacancy rate is the percentage of rental units that are unoccupied at a given time, and it is an important metric for evaluating the health of the rental market. Question 148. Which of the following is not a common type of commercial real estate property in the United States? A. Office buildings, B. Industrial facilities, C. Multifamily residential buildings, D. Self-storage facilities. The correct answer is D. Self-storage facilities. Self-storage facilities are a common type of commercial real estate property in the United States, along with office buildings, industrial facilities, and multifamily residential buildings. Self-storage facilities are often considered a niche asset class within the broader commercial real estate market. Question 149. What is the current limit on tax-deductible mortgage interest in the United States? A. $500,000, B. $750,000, C. $1 million, D. There is no limit. The correct answer is B. $750,000. The current limit on tax-deductible mortgage interest in the United States is $750,000. This limit applies to mortgages taken out after December 15, 2017, and it applies to both primary and secondary residences. Question 150. Which of the following is not a common real estate investment trust, REIT sector in the United States? A. Residential, B. Industrial, C. Hospitality, D. Cryptocurrency. The correct answer is D. Cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is not a common real estate investment trust, REIT sector in the United States. Residential, industrial, and hospitality REITs are all common sectors, along with other specialized sectors such as healthcare, infrastructure, and timberland. REITs are a type of investment vehicle that allows investors to gain exposure to real estate assets through publicly traded securities.
Don't forget to share this video with your friends and subscribe for more practice tests.